Good morning, Butterfield Trail Village. How's everybody doing? Good. I'm Ricky Stamps, and I welcome you to the September Town Meeting. I can't believe we're talking about fall. Good gracious. And 90 degrees. Just love Arkansas, huh? Well, I have some quick announcements. You did receive your October calendar, but I want to highlight those certain things in case you have not had a chance to read your calendar. And I would remind you to always look through this. We always have calls, and I don't mind answering questions and emails about certain things, but this is such a good source of information for you to know what's going on and being able to get signed up for things in time. How many of you came to the Northwest Arkansas Gridiron Show last year? Well, they're coming back. There'll be an evening performance on Friday, October 6th, and on Saturday, the 7th at 7 p.m. You can go to, on your calendar, it gives you the website to go purchase tickets ahead of time. There will be people coming from the community. They will purchase tickets, but I believe they will also have tickets available at the door, just in case you weren't sure if you can come, but you decide you want to come. So that's going to be a lot of laughs, a lot of spoofs on politics, which is usually 99.9% of the subject matter, but it should be quite funny. They have a lot of material that they can pull from this last year. We're about to host our BTV Annual Craft Fair. That's on Thursday the 12th. If you have crafts that you would like to display, we would love to reserve you a table. And these items can be something you just want to show off, or there may be items that you would like to sell, and that's fine. You just put the price on there and work it out with the customer. If you have any questions about that, you can contact myself or Michael. There's a sign-up sheet if you would like for us to reserve you a table. And then also on October 12th, we will host a luncheon in the lodge for breast cancer survivors and warriors, which are people who are currently seeking treatment. We want to raise these people up, and I will reference women and men to let them know we support them and we're here to be with them through this time in their life. Jennifer Neal and Dr. Anna Daly will be the guest speakers, and they will be talking about nutrition as you progress through this disease, as well as a new testing option for breast cancer. It's called ARIA, and they test the tears. And it's quite the scientific finding, but they will explain that to people who are in attendance. Let's see. Our Pen Pal Ice Cream Social is Friday on the 13th in the lodge. You'll notice we had a open house, a bus scheduled to George Dombeck's open house. Well, they've changed the times, the days and the times of their open house that was posted on the website. So it's been moved to the first Saturday in November, which is the 4th, and we'll be leaving in the afternoon. So make sure you notice that on your November schedule in case you were wanting to go this month. Have you ever been to George Dombeck? It's a beautiful studio. Let's see. Okay, Kelly Sire in marketing wanted me to announce that she will be setting up in the Villa Room on Thursday the 19th to take headshots of residents, new residents that have moved in, or if you just never had time to get your picture taken for the photo directory, this is your opportunity. She'll be there from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And again, it's for people that have just moved in, and the resident photo directory is located in the Vision Support Library. And if you decide you would even like to have your picture retaken, Kelly would be happy to take care of that for you as well. Thursday night the 19th is our Autumn Breeze Dinner and Dance. We'll have the Los Valeros Latin Jazz Band featuring William Reyes, and he always brings us some great music. And we'll have a dance floor, and Memo is working on a beautiful fall menu that I think you'll really enjoy. I would like to point out that there's a cancellation deadline for this dinner, which gives him plenty of time to order the food. Once that food is ordered, if you cancel after the cancellation date, then or you don't show up, you'll still be charged $30. And I hope you understand that that's just what we have to do when the food and everything's already been pre-ordered. There are exceptions for serious medical conditions. Absolutely, just contact me. Let's see. Anybody in the mood for pancakes? Yes. Anybody in the mood to see some good-looking firemen? Okay. Well, we're hosting a firehouse breakfast honoring our Fayetteville firefighters. Memo's going to be doing a wonderful breakfast for these men who will be coming in, and for you as well. And I would love for you to pop in, even if you don't care to eat, just to tell these wonderful firefighters how much we appreciate them. They do respond every time we need them at Butterfield. They're so quick to respond, thorough in their job, and I just hope you can make time to stop by and visit these gentlemen and women. And then following the breakfast, we'll be taking a bus to Fayetteville Fire Station number 1 for a guided tour. And volunteers that want to slide down the pole, you just have to sign up on the sheet and let us know about that ahead of time. I'll be hosting 3 different village tour presentations in October on plans for 2024. Nothing is set in stone, but I would love for you to stop by if you're interested in the destinations that are listed in your schedule. On Friday the 27th, is Cody here? No. Friday the 27th, the Employee Appreciation Committee is hosting a fall festival. This is for residents to stop by and meet employees and their children and grandchildren. There'll be games and light snacks and everything, and there'll be a big bouncy house right here for the kids to have fun. They'll be in costume. So that's pretty much like a Halloween event. So we'd love for you to stop by and meet these young people that are so precious. And you're welcome to bring any of your kiddos and your family as well. Any questions for me? Programs, transportation, reception? Well, I appreciate you all so much. I will be gone October 5th and will not be back until the 16th. I'm going on a little vacation with my family. And if you need anything, of course, you can always check with Michael. And by the way, tomorrow's Michael's birthday. So if y'all see him, tell him happy birthday. All right, that's all I have. I think, Jack, you're next.
Well, good morning. It's Friday. And I told Ricky I don't usually get on a stage. I'm usually out and about, but it'll be a little different today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about myself first and let you know that I've been telling everybody that, I'll be here till November 1st. And people looked at me and they said, "You mean 2024, don't you?" So the good news is we do have an active search committee. October 4th, we'll be meeting again. I think the letters went out to you all as to the membership of the search committee, and that is an active process. And I committed to the board that I will stay here through that transition, and when we get a new CEO, a new candidate, going through the interview process, there'll be a good handoff. So November 21st is just an imaginary date that I put out there, so it made me feel better, but I'm going to stay here as long as it takes. So, I do have just a few updates. Good news here on the board. Will Clark has agreed to stay as president of the board until December, and then the board will decide as to the officers of our board. So Will Clark is doing a great job. He and I are meeting several times before the board meetings, so he's engaged, and I think you'll see the board functioning in full force and making the decisions as Kim and I put the budget together for 2024. One of the things that they're looking at, they've asked me to do and get things together, is what's called a land use master plan. As many of you know, we're built up to the fences, literally, and we have a little bit of green space left here and there. But there are some decisions we're going to have to make. There are opportunities for things, the ranging from a dog park to a pickleball court, and even though it only takes up 4 square feet, a beehive. So there's lots of things that are looking for places. We just want to look longer term and making sure that we're making good decisions on our land use, and you'll hear more about that through your councils. Healthcare project, renovation's going well. We opened, correct me if I'm wrong, House 3, and I do weekly walkthroughs. The other houses are under construction. The demolition part is almost done, and that'll be about a 3-month project. Some of the new equipment and new furnishings are actually coming in as we speak. Another good news is the heater for the swimming pool is on site, installed. It's going to have to run at least 24 hours, but I expect by Sunday that'll be leveled out with the appropriate temperature. So good news there. Yeah. I don't know if you knew what happened and why it took longer, but you know, there's always something, right? So we got the heater in middle of last week, and I said, well, great, you know, it's a 1-day install. Well, it turned out to be the wrong fittings. They sent a residential size fitting, had to go back to Joplin. Long story, but here we are. We're ready to go again. So let's see, Memo is not here, but I just want to give you an update on the dining project. Going well. The new serving line will be delivered in January. There'll be some pre-work for plumbing and wiring for that. That'll be done at night, and we're expecting the dining room project to be completed by, our goal is before Easter. So, but in the meantime, some of the residents and I've walked through, even though we're going to replace the carpet is pretty nasty. So we're going to have that carpet cleaned. I think Tuesday of next week. It'll dry overnight. It'll be back ready for operation by lunch the next day. And you know, it's a great Friday. The sun's out. I saw Jerry Rose out polishing his car, and you know, it's just fun. I'm having a good time here. As you know, I love the stories and meeting you all, and I've known some of you all for a long time. And I really felt humbled the other day because I was talking to one of your residents, and I won't name names, but I was real proud because my grandson came to visit me yesterday, and I got to thinking. I was in a conversation, and one of the residents said, well, how many children do you have? And I said, I have 4. And anyway, conversation went on, and she said, well, I have 10 grandchildren. And I thought the conversation was over, but it wasn't. I have 5 great-grandchildren. So, you know, it humbled me because you all are special people, and I know your families are proud for you to be here. And many of you, as I've talked to you, you've made the decision for your families. And so that's a wonderful thing. So it makes me proud to help you out a little bit, keep these projects going in the right direction. And as you know, my door is open. I make lots of rounds. So just chat with me. That's why I'm open, and that's why I'm here. So if there are any other questions, is this the point? Where's Ricky? Do we take questions? Do we take comments? My first town hall, so I don't know. Okay. Well, I can step down and get among you. I don't see any hands yet. Oh, at home, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Hang on.
Ricky will repeat the question.
Well, hold on, Jack. The question is, she has seen a big tanker truck located on campus in different spots, particularly out here outside the bistro and the performance hall.
Yes, routinely they clean out grease trap lines and lines underneath our utilities, so that's what's going on. And also, I know in the apartments, they're also cleaning lines out that are called condensation lines. And so there's sealing work being done in your hallways. That'll make your air conditioners run a lot better, so. Yes. Water pressure issues, that's part of cleaning the lines out and some of the valves. We're looking at recirculating pumps. I don't have all the answers yet, but Joe is working on that as he goes around the facility. So. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Well, as the Papa Bear said to the little bear as he sat on the block of ice, my tale is told.